What is going on, guys? RealTutsGML here, back with another GameMaker Juicy Effect tutorial. And today what we're going to be doing is looking at particles, right? So I just want to let you guys know right now that I am no graphical expert here, okay? I made the particles that you're going to see in this video, and it has nothing, it doesn't even scrape the surface of what you can actually do with particles, right? So as you can see from last tutorial, there's quite a different feel of the game here. I made the background darker, and I made a ton of clouds, and that's just because, just to show you guys the potential particles, I went ahead and made like a raining particle system. Alright, and then I added like the snail and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is show you an awesome program that will allow you to make particles with ease instead of actually hard coding them in GameMaker, because I know that can be a real hassle to do. So I'm going to go and run the game now. Again, these particles, not the best. It doesn't even scrape the surface of what you can actually do with particles. So as you can see right here, I just made like a rain particle, a rainy world type particle system. And again, not the best particles, but I made this very, very easily within minutes. And you know, it does put, although it may not be the most appealing and the best, it does put a new feel to the game. Right, and then also when you hit the snails, some cool particles that happen right there. So again, that right there made in minutes as well. So if I jump on it, there you go, and it's like this little bam effect that I just quickly made. So so yeah, again, very, very easy to make and very, very simple, and it adds a lot to the game. It does, it really does, and that's the point of this series, is to add stuff to the game. Alright, so what I went ahead and did was found a program called Particle Designer, and I have it up right here. I'll just drag it over here. So this is called Particle Designer, and basically you can design particles very, very easily with this, and this program was actually made in GameMaker itself. So here, as you can see, you can test the burst. You know, say I didn't want one, I didn't want 3, I wanted 1. It would just do 1, and so on. I think I have 5 actually spawning in game there. So so yeah, this is basically it. Now I made the rain particles, and I made the BAM sort of effect with this software, and it's very, very simple. If you'd like, you can go to the options here and say full random, and it will randomize a particle effect for you that you can use. I mean, you can use this. All of the code is here, and then, you know, say for example you wanted it to grow a ton. Well, here you can put, instead of grow 0.06, you can 0.5, and as you can see now, it's growing super fast. So it's a lot of playing around, and it allows you to not have to, you know, run the game, then stop it, then change one piece of code, and then run it again, and so on and so forth, and that can be very aggravating. If we put this to 0, there actually is no effect. I mean, you can even set like gravity here. So if we set gravity to like 0.5, see? And now they're falling like little stars, it looks like, which is pretty cool, I must say. And you could change the particle shape here if we say smoke. Whoa, now it's smoke. Line. Now there are a bunch of lines. And I mean, it's so fun to just play around with it and really do whatever you want. And then we could change the color here. Say we want it to be like pink and green. Really cool. So yeah, full random. I mean, whoa, that's pretty cool. So what you can do here to actually import this into your game is go to Export, Entire System, GML, and save it to wherever you'd like. I'm just going to name it Test. And then what you can do is you can right-click it, edit with Notepad++, and here it gives you the code to actually use in your game. So this is the code that made up this particle system right here. This is the code. So you take this and you plop it into your game here. What I went ahead and did was made a script that just initialize all of the particles. So this is the rain particle, and then this is the the BAM sort of particle effect. And then we need a particle system. Now, if you're new to particles, actually, go and check out the annotation on the screen, which is basically my series on particles. It's a 3-part series, and it shows you the particle designer, of course, and it also shows you how to hand code it and some of the inbuilt variables or particles within GameMaker. So go and check that out. That should be some assistance to you if you're new to the whole particle thing. But it really does give that awesome effect within your game. So go leave a like, go and subscribe. Let's try for 120 likes this time. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time.